Welcome back to another video, and it is another summer's day, believe it or not. I mean, you wouldn't know, but we've not really had a lot of sun this summer so far. We had probably a week or so where it was lovely, but yeah, I'm back down at what I call the Doorstep Lake. I've not been here for a while, and it's changed so much. All the features are up now, all the lily pads, the weed beds. There's also an aerator in there pumping out a load of water, pumping out a load of oxygen into the water, so that's good. But basically, because I enjoyed my floater session so much the other day, I thought I'd come back down and do another floater session. However, this time I'm fishing a lake where the fish are slightly bigger than the last one, so I'm not using my light match rod. I've got my carp rod with me today. What I'll probably do is chuck out a normal rod on like a bottom bait, and then, you know, leave that on a bite alarm, and then I'll mess about with a floater, see if I can get anything going off the top. But yeah, that's the plan. We've only got a couple of hours, so we'll see if we can nick one or two. But yeah, I'm just excited to get a rod out. Well, right away I can see a couple of shadows around those pads. I can't tell if it's low-lying lilies or whether it's actual carp down there. But yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my way around this island, have a little scoot round, because this looks ideal, doesn't it? Look at this. For a bit of surface fishing. I'm going to head round to the back and see just how weedy it is. If it's too bad, obviously I'm not going to bother fishing around there because it's a bit silly. But yeah, we're going to have a look. And you know, I said in my last floater session that I was going to charge up the GoPro, bring it down and get some first person footage of me fishing with the GoPro and a chest mount. Yeah, the quality YouTuber that I am, I actually still forgot to charge the GoPro. So yeah, it's not got enough battery on it. So unfortunately, there'll be no GoPro footage. But yeah, I've got the tripod with me today. That's something, I suppose. Right, here is a cheeky little swim. Oh, this is... Yes, this looks good. Now, I would love to, because I see them all the time, I would love to get some floaters in there and try and get them out from under that tree. Now, I'm not sure if it's wise, just because of all the pads at the back there. This stuff at the front looks quite loose. It looks like it's not too much of a problem. Maybe I'm going to throw some floaters in here and see if I can get them feeding. Well, I guess until I throw anything in, I don't know. I suppose the only way to find out is to throw some in, but yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, also, I did say I was going to bring my controller float, especially for a lake like this, if I need to get, you know, bait out further in terms of floaters, then I'm going to need the controller float to be able to cast it out. Now, I did buy some Corda ones and some Nash ones, other ones are available, controller floats. But yeah, I don't know where for the life of me they are. Before I came out today, I was like looking around for them. Couldn't find them. Like I say, I know I've got a pack of Corda and Nash ones, but I couldn't find either of them. I don't know where they are. So it's just going to have to be margin work again on the floaters. So with that said, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to go around the back of the island or fish the margins down here. Let's have a look. Right, well, those shadows over there still haven't moved, so I don't think that's fish. I mean, I'd be tempted to throw in some down here, maybe. Down here, I don't know. I really don't know. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little wander. I'm sure you guys know this lake. If you're new around here and you haven't seen my videos before, please subscribe. But this is a lake that I call the Doorstep Lake. For obvious reasons, it's right on my doorstep. This lake is currently closed. This swim's currently closed. This is actually my favourite swim. Currently closed because of the older aerator over there. Right, I suppose I've got options here, haven't I? I could always maybe throw in some floaters in the margins here and then whip out a rod over towards those pads. What do I do? No, I like the back of the island. Do you know, sometimes when you just have an instinct, my instinct's saying go around the back of the island, so that's what I'm going to do. Sorry for the waffling. I'm going to get my gear out the van, get set up, and yeah, we'll get fishing. I've just thrown out some floaters along the edge of these pads here and up the inside of these pads here, so before I bring all my gear around, I'm going to see if anything starts coming up for it. If not, I did actually find my controller float, so if not, then we can always head round further out in the lake and maybe cast across and see if we can get anything going towards the middle of the lake. But at the moment, just throwing out a few floaters around the edge of the pads, in close, see if anything's showing. Oh look, there's a carp right here. He's just gone. I don't know if he was eating the mixers or not, but he was a half decent size. Wow, look at this. Tell me you're floater fishing without telling me you're floater fishing. Well, actually, I've decided against the floater fishing, not just because of this, but yeah, let me tell you why. Well, just as I was about to turn my camera on to tell you what has gone on and what the situation is and what I've done different, because the last time you saw me, I was fishing going to be fishing floaters, but that's all changed now. Not only because, as you saw, the seagulls came in and actually just started smashing everything, but also I wasn't seeing anything coming up the top. Nothing was coming up, and I don't have the time, you know, I'm not here all day. I've just got a few hours here, and nothing came up for like the first hour or so, and I thought, I'm not going to spend my time down here trying to get them off the top if they're just not feeding off the top. So apart from that one that we saw just down here, I've not seen anything come off the top, not even any small things. The only thing that's been hitting them floaters is them bloody birds. So that was a waste of time. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to put both rods on the bottom. Now, I got my right rod out. They're both fishing at 5.5, 10-foot wraps. So it's very, very close fishing. It's very comfortable. But I'll put a few spoms of hemp and maize out on the right-hand spot. A few hemp and maize spoms out on the left-hand spot. And I'll put it on screen now so you guys can see where I'm fishing. But yeah, basically I've got a Ronnie rig, which is something that I'm starting to use in my fishing. I never use them, but I'm starting to use them now. So I've got a Ronnie rig on the left-hand one with a little 12mm washed out pink OG fish pop-up. And that is the rod that just went off. Now, I was playing the fish, Sean the bailiff come over and I was playing the fish. You know, we were talking for ages and I had nothing. And as soon as he left, I was in. He goes, shout me if you get anything. And I'm playing this fish and I'm going, Sean. And so he's come back. And he's gone to net it for me, and I've just lost it at the net. I mean, I'm not too gutted about it. It was probably about £6-7. It was a nice looking one, but yeah, it wasn't anything to be too upset about. But yeah, so he's gone off again. I've got a D-rig on the right one with a natural magic beam wafter, the brown one. But that's it. I'm fishing 2 bottom baits now, and I've just lost a fish. So I'm a little bit gutted about that. I've probably got about 2 hours, maybe if that, an hour and a half. So this isn't really the fishing that I wanted to be doing. I just wanted to come down and flick out a rod with a floater and try and nick one off the top, but it's not worked out like that. We're now set up fishing on the bottom with both rods, and we're trying to catch a fish or two on the bottom. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Like I say, I'm a little bit upset that I didn't catch that. Oh, I'm in on the right hand rod now. Hang on. Well, the bobbin just pulled up and I just got a beep. There's no birds or anything out there, so I'm going to set the camera up just in case it goes. You guys can see me playing it. But that'd be good if the right hand one goes. The left hand one's just gone, so hopefully if we do hook up again, we can get it in. A little bit upset that I've got nothing to show you, but look at that. Look at the grey sky. Look at that, guys. It's meant to be summer. See that little box in the right hand corner? That's my seat. Look, I'll show you. I'm gonna go sit on my seat. Going to sit on my seat. I've got a salad. I'm gonna eat a salad. There's the salad. Oh.
Where's the salad? There's the salad. Now leave me alone.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, so hopefully there's more where that came from. It'd be nice to see the right hand rod rip off now. Well, I thought I was filming. Left hand rod's just gone off again, and I thought I got it all on camera, but I didn't. I've landed it. We got a common in the net. Get in, and that was probably 5 minutes after I lost that other one. So there's fish down there feeding on the spot. It's in the net. I'm going to unhook it, get the rod back out, and hopefully get another one. The spot's rocking, boys. Come on. Well, here it is. Like I said, I thought that the camera was rolling, but it wasn't. It's not huge. Similar size to the other one. But yeah, we've got another one in the net. Right, let's get him out and show you. Right, here we go then. The first fish that I landed, obviously lost that one just a minute ago. This is probably a similar size. I reckon it might go 10 if I'm lucky, but I think it's probably around the sort of £8 mark. But it's a beautiful looking common, nice shape. And yeah, look at that, there we go. Happy days. Very happy with that. He liked the pink OG fish washed out pop-up. And yeah, come on the Parker baits and come on the carp. Love that. Couple of hours down the lake, couple of fish. And this is definitely a nice looking one, so there we go. Let's get the rod back out. Right, well I did have an indication on the right hand rod, so I have just recast that one, just to see if I got done over or anything, but I hadn't. So it might have been a liner or something, I don't know, but that one's gone back out. So now both rigs back out on the spots, and it'd be lovely to nick one more before we go. Something a little bit bigger would be nice. But yeah, I'm happy with that. 2 fish, lost one, got the other one, both commons, and I think they were both very similar in size. But yeah, you can't grumble with that for a couple of hours fishing, can you? Well, a big fish just jumped on the right hand rod, but it's probably two rod lengths over the back, so just to quickly spot out a couple more spoms of hemp and maize, just to try and draw it in towards some spot. Right, well, I thought I'd give you a little video clip of the rods so you guys can see what's happening. I'll leave the camera running for a bit as well so you guys can see if anything happens in the next sort of 5 minutes, if I get a run or anything. In fact, let me have a look in the frame. If I do catch anything, you're going to be able to see me playing it. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Right, let me, hang on, if I move the camera down here like this. This is all the things you don't see behind the scenes like when I'm filming my videos. I clip these bits out so you don't see it, because it's just waffle and stuff you don't need to see. But, a little bit of an inside. Get to see a little bit more of me setting the camera up and getting the right frame and things like that. Look, see that white bucket there, look? If I go like that, then I'll move the white bucket to the left, and I can sit there, you guys can watch the rods and stare at my back whilst I sit here, eat Pringles and wait for the carp. Beautiful, isn't it? I love it, just being sat by the lake. Rod's out. So I'll put 2 more spoms over the right hand rod and 1 more over the left hand rod. I'm out of particle now, so I'm gonna have to get some more. And if you want to get some particle, you can check out the Parker Baits particles. And if you haven't ordered from them before, you can get 10% off with code SCA at checkout. And before anyone writes in the comments, all you do is talk about Parker Baits. You don't have to use Parker Baits. If you don't like Parker Baits, that's fine. You don't have to use it. If you prefer your other bait, use your other bait. It's no issue. I'm not ramming down your face that you have to use Parker Baits. All I'm saying is if you do want to try it and you haven't yet, you can save yourself some money. Use whatever bait you want, but this works for me. Got a wind alarm, wind bite. Well, I thought I'd give you guys some more footage of the rods and the actual lake itself. I know sometimes in my videos I'm just filming me all the time and I'm just waffling, and you know, a lot of going fishing is about getting out and being outside and escaping everything. So sometimes I think it's quite important to just, as much as it is nice to sort of talk in my videos and sort of, you know, try and keep it entertaining, sometimes it's nice to just film nothing. Just film, I don't know, whether it's a lily pad or some ducks or a water oxygenator or just some trees or bushes, whatever, you know. Nice little sort of scenic shots. And obviously the rods as well. You guys, sometimes it's nice to be able to watch the rods. Because I know sometimes, I know it sounds weird, but I know sometimes people can't get out fishing or for whatever reason, or don't have enough time or whatever. So it's nice to just be able to feel like you're sort of, I mean, I know when I watch videos on YouTube, I like watching videos where I'm sort of sat behind people, you know, watching rods and stuff, you know. So even though they're not my rods, and if they go off I can't get up and catch a fish, but it's just nice to watch, isn't it? It's just nice to be sat behind the rods and just watching it. So yeah, with that said, I'll stop waffling and then hopefully I'll come back to you with a fish in the net. Probably got about, I don't know, an hour, 45 minutes, an hour to go, and yeah, hopefully we can bag one more. If not, I'm happy with what I've got. So I still think that there's one more to catch. Well, I've just flicked the camera on because the bobbin on the left-hand rod's just pulled up. There could be something down there feeding, or it might have been a liner. I thought it might go, hence why I put the camera on. I tell you what, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully it goes. Well, unfortunately, nothing came of that. Little indication on the left-hand rod. I did just reel in the right-hand rod. I've put like a whitey cream kind of natural magic bean on it now instead of that brown, just to see if that would maybe, I don't know, spark a bite, I suppose. But yeah, that's it. Really not got long left now. I can't believe it is summer, believe it or not, but it's just so, look at it. Where's the sun? In fact, why have I even got my sunglasses on? I don't know. But yeah, I still think there's a bite in this. I honestly do. Even though we've not got much time left, I still think there's a bite here. Well, British summertime, ladies and gents. What is going on? This wasn't forecast at all. It's the summer, but you wouldn't know it. The rain's come in, and I'm just about to start packing away. Luckily, I'm taking shelter under this tree, so things aren't getting too wet. Right, well, unfortunately, it is now time to end the session and end the video. I'm pretty much all packed away. I've just got to bring the rods in, and I'm in the van, and I'm back home and off to work tonight. But what I would say is thank you so much for you guys that are putting up with me. I know I haven't been uploading recently too much. I am starting to get back into it, so please stick with me. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, and thank you guys for watching and supporting. So if you haven't already, please go down and give me a thumbs up, because it really does help me out. I know it sounds like such a simple thing, but it helps push the video, and then obviously the more it pushes the video, the more it encourages me to make more videos, and the more videos I make for you guys to watch. So everyone's a winner. But yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bish bash bosh.